Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the third video of what is the best multicolor filament in 2025. In my opinion, of course. But I think if you guys try this stuff out, you'll agree 100%. I've been using Strong Hero 3D for about 2 years now. I print a lot of fidgety things, a lot of the little slinky dragons and things out of it for markets and online. It hasn't disappointed. I've printed in many other multicolor filaments. One of the things that I get is the silk multicolor filaments. A lot of times, especially on small little links and things, it just doesn't do well, right? Like, I mean, they snap, they break. I'm at markets. I'm literally selling to hundreds and hundreds of people on Saturdays and Sundays, and they're buying things, and the last thing I want is a customer coming up to me and saying, I just bought this from you and it already broke. Especially when there are 20, 25 people at my tent looking to buy a product. I can't deal with that embarrassment. Now, if it's something like they threw it on the ground and broke it or something like that, most of the time I just replace it, but I don't want that thing failing under just normal use. We'll get into the market stuff a little more in another video, but for now, this is the kind of filament that I love to use and I get nothing but praise. One of the best things we hear, especially with all the 3D printers that are popping up now, the other vendors, is there's nothing else out there like your stuff. The color's great. It lasts. I bought something from over here and yours is way better. That is a great feeling. I am not sponsored by Strong Hero 3D. I wish to be sponsored by them. I hope maybe they'll reach out one day and kind of, you know, do a sponsorship with me. But they have, I think they have a little over 30 something filaments. I've probably tried just about all of them at this point. It's really good stuff. And in fact, you see the other videos, and I can't wait to show you these. One of the reasons I'm going to do this video in particular is because these filaments have a little bit of a negative rap on Amazon, and I was trying to figure out why, because I've been using them for so long and haven't had any issues. Now, as you guys know, I have mostly Bamboo Lab. I do have some other printers, but I run all my higher end stuff on the Bamboos. I run for speed, I run for quality, and I just got to get a lot of product made. So with further ado, we're going to go over these four today, and I'm going to show you the differences between them and a new filament that I may start using if they produce more colors in it. It absolutely blew my mind. So we're going to start off today with Galaxy Chameleon 33. I'm not quite sure what the 33 means, but I know that they're kind of all very similar, but they have such big differences. Then we're going to go to the CG Chameleon Rainbow and Galaxy Chameleon. Now those are all PLA. This bottom guy down here is a Chameleon Mirror Chrome out of PETG. I try to print my little fidgets out of PETG for longevity, for keeping them nicer, cleaner, you know, like cleaner, not cleaner. PETG it's a rougher filament to print, right? You don't get that PLA look. But there are some things that I print out of PETG for markets and toys and stuff to hold up to heat and things like that. I will tell you, the PLA, Strong Hero PLA, this stuff is like, it's high strength. It handles the heat way better. I've done tests of just throwing things in the dashboard of my truck and watching other PLAs melt, and the Strong Hero 3D still looks just as good. I'm not going to say that it's high tolerance, but I don't have to worry about people leaving it in their car and, you know, coming back and saying, hey, my little fidget here melted. I'm pretty confident that this stuff can handle well into 100, 125 degrees consistently staying in a vehicle. We're probably going to do a little comparison on that in a future video. I'm kind of excited about that, but I want it to be not scientific, but more of, look, this is real life. This is sitting in a dash of a vehicle with a time lapse. This is how they perform. I will not call out any other filaments because there are hundreds and hundreds of different kinds. I still use some other filaments that I like for their color. But I'm telling you guys, I'm truly impressed with this stuff. It hasn't failed me yet. So without further ado, we're gonna go over these. I'm gonna actually print out, conveniently enough, some chameleons. They'll be from STL Flicks. I've talked about them before. I'm really starting to like some of their newer designs. I've been a member of them for quite some time, and until just recently, I've actually started printing out some of their things. Some that were requested, and just some that I really think are really good designs and strong. You know, I'm selling these to kids and stuff at markets. I want to make sure that they're not breaking right away. So the other part of this is going to be Strong Hero 3D's hot end. Now, I was looking online, I was looking at all the issues that people were having, talking about nozzle clogs and things like that. The first thing I do in all my bamboos is I get rid of the stainless steel hot end and I put in the hardened hot end. Therefore, I haven't had any issues at all. None. No clogs, no nothing. Even the PETG or the PETG, none of that. Now, every single one has the hot end. All my A1s, the A1 minis, everything, they have the hardened hot end. So I haven't had that issue. Now, I did a test yesterday and I ran two, they were kind of like two dragons through with the factory hot end, the stainless steel one that they come with, and then two with the hardened steel. And there's a huge difference. The quality was different. I mean, I didn't understand, but here's the problem. And it's not even really a problem if you print correctly. If you look at their temperatures, it says 200 to 245, 200 to 245, 200 to 245, and the PETG even says 220 to 250. If you're printing at these temperatures, that 200 range, it's gonna come out, it's not gonna be as flowing, it's gonna have a little more of a thickness to it, right? I mean, it's not melting enough. So I print a higher end. I print all my Strong Hero 3D at 230. The thing is this stuff has a glittery texture inside. It's very, almost abrasive. So if you run it through the standard hot ends, it's gonna clog. I mean, everybody knows that. That's why they have the better hot ends now, right? The hardened ones. It's not like back in the day when we had brass and then they came out with the diamonds and the ruby ones and all that. Get yourself a hardened hot end and don't worry about it. Increase those temperatures a little bit. Do some tests. See how hot you can get with a good quality. So what I noticed is they have their own hot end. It's a hardened steel. It's actually, I've never really gone towards these, but it actually has the removable nozzle at the top. They give you a replacement nozzle. It looks to be the exact same quality as a bamboo one. I haven't tried it yet, so we're gonna try it today. We're gonna put it up against probably 10, 15 prints before I actually tell you how it did. And I wanna see how much better this is. The thing that I like about this is the price varies. I notice it's a little different here and there, but I think I paid $23, but I got it the next day. Now, I have hundreds of replacement nozzles for my printers because I'm running 20 printers. I want to make sure that I have plenty of nozzles. But if you're in one of the situations where you have to order a hot end from Bamboo, it could take a couple weeks, especially if they run a sale, it could take a while. Nothing against you, Bamboo, I love you, but sometimes that stuff can take quite a while. So the nice thing about this is I can order it today and have it tomorrow from Amazon. That's a huge plus for me. One of the things I did notice on this is it seems like the heater is a little longer. We'll kind of go over that and see. But like I said, the quality looks really good. Everything looks, looks like it's gonna work just fine. So we'll give it a try. It also comes with a sock and a little toolkit, as well as the thermal grease. So we'll give that a try. We'll do some tests on the regular hot end that comes with the stainless steel that comes with the bamboos, the hardened hot end, and this one, and see, you know, kind of what we're looking at. But I'm almost positive the problems that people are having with the reviews on Amazon is they're using the factory stainless steel hot end, and it's not good enough. You need to pick yourself up one of these or one of the hardened steel ones from Bamboo. But we'll give it a try and see what happens and go from there. All right, we got them all printed. It's been a little while. I've taken them to the market over the weekend, and it was great. They are a very big seller already. People were absolutely loving the color. One of the compliments, in fact, several times, was they didn't even see the layer lines. They couldn't even tell that they were 3D printed, which is huge, right? That's kind of one of the things that we look for. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start from the left, go to the right. I can't wait to explain some of this stuff to you. I'm really impressed, and this is good stuff. All right, so here on the left, we got the CG Chameleon Rainbow. Now, as you can tell right off the bat, they got that great transition. The texture is fantastic. The colors are vibrant, very, very beautiful. I mean, for it being a chameleon, this happened to be perfect. This right now is a really good file on STL Flicks. It's very popular, and you can see why. Really neat. All right, so then we got the Galaxy Chameleon 33. And right away, you notice that this has a different kind of color transition. It's definitely more of a darker look, same texture, no layer lines, just looks absolutely phenomenal. And if you could see this in the daylight, how it just sparkles, it's really a treat. But that's that guy. Then you have the Galaxy Chameleon. This one was very popular with the little girls. My assumption is obviously the purples and then the blue. Again, same idea, looks very, very good. There's no layer lines. The texture's awesome. And these things are good size, guys. Like this isn't nothing small. Now this is the STL Flicks Chameleon, and it comes with a little branch. You just print a little branch. All right. Now, my favorite, and I'll tell you why. This is Chameleon Mirror Chrome. This is PETG. Now, why is that important? A, you go online, you look at PETG, you don't find a lot of bright, vibrant, good colors. If you do, they're really hard to print, especially printing things like this, right? All those little pieces. This thing came out incredible. And the reason I'm saying this is what I'm most excited about is it's PETG. It's stronger. I don't have to worry so much about the little pieces cracking, right? I wish I could print 90% of all the little fidgety stuff that I sell at markets out of PETG. I kind of torture test this. I was absolutely impressed. If they keep coming out with more colors in the PETG, I will more than likely be switching over to this. Also, you got to think, I'm selling in the summer, heat. I have not had a problem yet with the Strong Hero 3D PLA. I've said constantly, I do believe that it has a higher heat tolerance, and we're going to test that. But it's PETG, right? It's stronger. I mean, in theory, everything about it's a little stronger. I don't have to worry about it shattering. And the little tiny connection points, they're a lot stronger than PLA is going to be. But I'm really excited about this because every other PETG I've ever tried in multicolor, you know, I'm talking the multicolors. Like, I'm not just talking, you know, solid colors. But the thing that just really gets me is if somebody buys this, I don't have to worry about saying in the middle of summer, just make sure you don't, you know, leave it like on your dash or something. We actually left this guy, this very one, we had two. I left this one in the truck. Now it was only 75 degrees, but the sun was beating down on the dash and I wanted to see what happened, and absolutely nothing. I went out in the middle of the day, squeezed it, twisted it around. It held up great. And I mean, again, that color, look at that. It's PETG. Like, it's not PLA. Look at that. There's no layer lines, no stringing. That was another thing that surprised me. Absolutely no stringing. So again, this is the Chameleon Mirror Chrome, right? Now I did print this at, I think it was right at 240C, but it came out gray, right? Can't keep beating a dead horse. So that's the next four that we're going over here. What do I like about them? They just look great. I wish I could, you know, prove it. The only way I can is tell you to buy it and let me know what you think. I think we've had a little over 100 people click on the affiliate links to purchase the Strong Hero 3D, and I get messages every now and then, and it seems to be pretty good. Nobody's complained yet. Let's put it that way. I'm really impressed with this stuff, guys. I hope you try it. I hope you, if you're into this kind of thing, and it doesn't have to be this kind of stuff. We also do more adult type things, wine glass things. But it's been really good. And in fact, in my store, it's increasing to the #1 seller, being the Strong Hero 3D stuff that's, you know, printed out of their stuff, the multicolor filaments. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Now, like I said, I did go over the hot end. I'm actually going to make another small video on that. I did use the hot end, the Strong Hero 3 hot end, for all these. It's in 2 of the printers, and those are the 2 printers that printed these, and they came out absolutely fantastic. I did say something about the negative reviews on Amazon, and I think what the confusion is people are using a stainless steel hot end. I did testing on a stainless steel hot end, and I'll show that in the next video, and it got clogged, but that's to be expected with any kind of abrasive type filament. And it's really not that it's abrasive where it's going to damage the nozzle. It's that it's got the sparkle, you know, it's got that extra textured looks in there that's going to make that happen. A brand spanking new bamboo stainless steel nozzle, 2.5 hours clogged. I cleaned it. It ran good for a little while, but I noticed right away that the quality of the product went way downhill. Like it just wasn't coming out the correct way. Let's put it that way. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff. Please check it out. Again, I don't make any money off of Strong Hero 3D. I'm putting this stuff out there because I know how good it is. Like always, guys, thanks for sticking around to the end of the videos. If you got anything useful out of this video, give me a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to go more into depth on or anything that I missed. Until the next one, guys, I appreciate you.